R-S Theatrics has produced a new play influenced by a beloved TV show. Joining us from R-S Theatrics is Christina Rios. I'm excited, but you know what? I got to know more about R-S Theatrics because you've been around for a while.
Yeah, we're 5 years old now. We're ready to go to kindergarten. It's exciting.
Well, how'd you come to be?
There used to be a professional theater company in town back when there was still theater in malls. Called Soundstage Productions, and the whole idea of it was radio plays, was theater really for the ears and for the mind, and it was all staged readings. And from that, the artistic director stepped down, and he wanted to stay on in some capacity, but he was, you know, it's a lot of work running a gigantic theater company. It's a lot of work even running a small one, but so he had other ideas, and he asked for an offshoot, and the offshoot became R-S Theatrics for Randy Steinbaker, who is kind of my mentor. He's my original partner. Lovely, lovely man, insanely talented. And I worked with him in See Bob Run. I got cast in 2009 in my first one-woman show, which is absolutely terrifying. And after that, we just kept working together, and he eventually gave me pieces to direct, and then from there made me the artistic director. And then when he made me the artistic director, R-S didn't have a hyphen. It was R-S for Randy Steinbaker. And then when I came on, the hyphen got added for Rios Steinbaker. So that's how it came to be.
Well, now, all theater is twisted, right?
Absolutely.
All theater done well?
Absolutely. That's how you know it's right.
But your theater is with a twist, because you're not, what sets you apart from everyone else?
Everything that we produce has never been professionally produced in the city of St. Louis before. So there is no Oklahoma or My Fair Lady or Neil Simon, unless he wrote one that has been squirreled away under a floorboard somewhere, and then nobody else has produced it yet. And that's not in any way to disregard the importance of classic pieces and beloved pieces, but I think I love this city. I think it's not known for being risky or for being, you know, crazy risk-taking. But we've found a home. We've found a following of people who don't mind buying season tickets to 3 plays that they've never heard of because they trust us, that we're just there to tell them a story that we think that they'll like.
So talk about some of the things that you cover or the pieces that you do.
We did Jason Robert Brown's Parade 2 years ago, which was ultimately kind of what really put us on the map, and really just, I always tell people, you know, kind of half-jokingly, there's really no reason that this theater company should succeed. We do crazy plays or weird musicals and things that you've never really heard of by writers that you're not entirely sure you know, and then we ask you to pay up front and then sit down for X number of minutes, like we hold you captive for that. And by anybody's business model, that really shouldn't work at all. It's like going to McDonald's and giving them $20 and just waiting to see what they're going to bring you out. But it does. So we did Parade, which was an insanely large cast by our standards, 17 people, I think 7 people in the pit. This huge, huge musical about just a gigantic, terrifyingly true story. And I was absolutely sure that was what was going to bankrupt the company and ruin it. But the board signed on, so at least I knew, you know, if I was going down, I was well supported. And it just, it really helped to change the way that people thought about that story and about us. And we're about to do Animals Out of Paper by Rajiv Joseph. We also did his gruesome playground injuries, Jesus Hopped the A-Train by Stephen Adly Gurgis, Suicide Incorporated by Andrew Hinderaker. I mean, like truly, basically nothing you've ever heard of. First Lady Suite.
Well, and you've got another one, the big one coming up now, that maybe no one's ever heard of, but you're going to do it.
Yeah, absolutely.
We have to take a break, but when we come back, let's talk about that.
Sure, I would love to.
We have more with R-S Theatrics after this. Stay with us.